These two postures can be very nice to kind of focus ourselves, prepare ourselves for action or for the day, for what we need to do or want to do. And again, it's quite important that we come from a centered place, particularly with these two postures. The first one is entering in pose, and it's very much done on a central line. So I'm going to show you from two directions. So I'll show you first on the edge of my yoga mat here, so you can see the alignment of my feet. I'm going to turn my back foot out slightly, step forwards with my front, and if you're feeling a bit wobbly, it's totally okay to take the foot out a bit, by the way, but the idea is to kind of make an effort to be very aligned. It can also create a little discomfort on your back, so the back heel can be turned in a little bit less, so your feet are more parallel. So do play with that. And if you're feeling very wobbly, then that's not really conducive to entering in a centered way. So in that case, do adjust. Then the hands both go from the midline of the body. We can think of in my case now, I've got my left leg forwards, my left hand going forwards from the heart, and the right hand from the belly. And the right hand is slightly behind the left, so the left hand is leading the way. And if I show you from the side, you can see my head is still above my hips, my shoulders are still above my hips. And there's a sense of going forwards because I'm bending my front knee slightly over my ankle, which is fine, by the way. Some yoga alignment gets a bit panicky about that, but it's fine. If your knee feels okay, it's absolutely fine. When we walk, we do that. Just not too much. And if you do have knee problems, you can reduce that. It will give you a slightly less sense of entering in because it is about going forwards. It's about going forwards from the legs, not like this because this is uncentered. And then focusing on the direction we're going in, so you'd be looking in that direction. And you can also bring to mind like what you want to do today, what you want to get on with today or this week. Have a sense of moving towards it. So giving that a go in your own way, and the little adjustments can make a bit of difference as to how embodied it feels as an entering in intention. But getting the main things, the front knee bending, the back leg is very straight. That's part of this pushing you forward, pushing forward through the back foot. The hands align with the heart, and the belly kind of emphasize that that's where we're coming from our gut instincts. This is what I want to do, and our heartfelt intentions. It might sound a bit dramatic if you're applying it to something like your tax return, which is what I often use as an example. But doing that is part of my bigger mission in the world, which is to teach embodiment. So it can be a small thing that you're setting out to do today, and it might be part of a much bigger picture. So noticing how it is, the front arm is pretty straight with the elbows soft, so we're never overextending, and the back arm is a little bit more bent. And when you've had a go on both sides, coming back to centered standing. Organizing yourself again around the pose, mountain pose. And then we can add warrior to entering in. So it can become like a walking sequence. If you don't have a lot of space, I don't have masses of space, you can take small steps, see what you're able to do. And you can start with reflecting on what's important from the heart. So I'm going to step forward with my left foot. So I have my left hand on my heart, my right hand on my belly, remembering what's important today. And then I'm going to step forwards with my left foot, put my right foot in place, bending the knee, going forwards, upper body organized around the imagined vertical line from the center of the earth to space above the clouds. And my intention is also to go forwards, not losing my center. And then going into warrior 2 with the left arm forwards in my case, same arm of the leg that's forward, same side. The other arm back, still very focused on what I'm doing, what I want to do. Then stepping forwards, having the right hand on my heart, the left hand on my belly, recalling intention. And then stepping forwards with the right foot, entering in. And warrior. And then stepping forwards again. Recentering. Noticing how you are. And then you could do this kind of in a faster way. You could walk around your room in that way, alternating between sides to get a real sense of moving forwards. I would probably have to go and do that in the park because I'm teaching from a small space. But that can give it more oomph, more of a real feeling of that embodiment. I'm going to move forwards with something. So you can try it. If you can do a few steps, you can give it a go, just around your room. If you feel wobbly, it's also fine to take sort of smaller steps. Every now and again, put in a warrior. And noticing, if you can, if you're getting it, that feeling of embodying, being quite sure of what you set out to do, quite sure of its importance. And this can really help build focus and confidence and commitment.